Welcome back to Let's Play Penumbra Overture. I'm sure you know what happened after the smoke bomb incident. Lots of booming. Oh good, it doesn't explode if I set it down. What if I throw it in a hole? Really? You know, now I've got to experiment with this. What happens if... Is there anything in here I can pick up and throw? Where's a rock when I need one? I was gonna, like, throw something at it from long range and hope for the best. Man, that's some potent stuff. And it didn't even hit the bottom. It, like, should not have been able to... I mean, unless it's reactive to the acceleration itself and not the sudden change of acceleration. But if I had not blown up that, that gas tank before, I could have tested that theory quite amusingly. Or chucked a rock at it. Come near me, worm, I dare you. It'll be the last thing you ever eat. It'll be the last thing I ever do, but it'll be the last thing you eat. Oh, good, I didn't fall off. What am I gonna do to light it? There's nothing for me to throw at it. Ah. Really? How am I supposed to set it off? Not light reactive. You were the most volatile thing I'd ever seen until... I don't have any sort of mechanism for detonating this. Did I skip something back here? How much do you want to bet there is a fuse somewhere that my coming to the incinerator skipped? Skip, 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 skip. Skip, 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 skip. What the? That circle is where I am. There appears to be a problem here. I think it was trying to say that I'm in this hallway. The door has been forged shut. I wonder if that's that door from before that was forged shut. It clearly thinks I'm way out here. Huh. I've been through chemical storage, through section B, through Lake Atoato. No, I've got to pronounce that right. Udakak, sorry. Udakau, however it's pronounced. I was a college graduate. Well, how am I supposed to detonate this thing? Oh. BADCFE. But I didn't put all the chemicals in. Well, how do I... I've clearly missed a key point. I need to come up with a solution to remove the rubble. I have the solution, and it goes boom! It's supposed to go boom, at least. Quit. I shouldn't be running. Oh, crud! Wow, I broke both legs. I'm so excellent, I broke them both. Oh. Well. I'm betting there's something in that lab that I just walked right past that would probably amount to a fuse. I still question why I can't just chuck a rock at it, but, you know. Hey! Need to not run around like a idiot sometimes. Empty shelves. Anything but empty shelves. Sink is blocked with chemical sludge. Ah! I was right. I didn't want to be right. I'm assuming this used to be a legit floor and that it's collapsed and people began just laying boards on the pieces of ground that remained for some odd reason. Totally not just an excuse for platforming. Beautiful design. No complaints there. Eh. Da 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 da. I wonder why there's stairs and then this thing. Well, now I want to explore all of these side rooms. Locked. Locks, my old nemesis. Except when I'm Octodad, because then stairs are my nemesis. Okay.
Good evening. You actually came. There is much that should leave my throat box now, but words elude me. You came, you are so pretty, but I have been bad. The underworld already beckons me, so I suppose one further misdemeanor will change little. It is false pretension, and not guiding light with which I have led you here. I cannot give you the answers you want. You may wish to find what it is you seek, but that is a fiction. You cannot know what it is you sought through the vast leaden doorway, or else you would seek anything else in the world. No, the key stays with me, in here, so the life that has led me, horrible as it may be, is better still than the life that waits for you, hungry behind those doors. As replacements go, you shall be admirably abnormal. But you must wonder why this metal burning chamber is talking to you in a voice you knew only as red. For it is I, your companion, residing within.
I knew it, you're a machine.
You see,
No.
I have waited for this day so many years. They won't let me die. They and parts of my head are not my own. And I cannot take my life. It is against the rules. Please, the pain has gone on for so long. All I wanted was a friend, but now the time for chit-chats and marshmallows by the fire is ended, and I hope that soon so shall my life. I have knocked on the death's door for so long. Please, let him invite me in for tea.
That's very sad. Also, meat hooks. Yeah, you can't see into the incineration chamber. It's really sad. You don't really seem to get a choice here. Is it real? I mean, if he's sure that he really wants to die, I mean, that's a big moral quandary, and I'm not going to start that moral debate. But also note that he said it's against the rules to kill himself. That he wants to die, but they won't let him because parts of his mind aren't his own. That'll be important later. I'm sorry, Red. You're a good friend, so I will grant your final wish. On the bright side, in reality, it would not have taken that long for the screaming to have stopped in a incinerator, if that's any condolence. Ashes, all that remains of my only friend down here. There's one interesting little note. You can move the ashes. They move as a single pile because they're, you know, one item and not literally a rendered pile of smaller particles. But yeah, that's really sad. Basically, the incinerators like this would have been down here for trash to go in, which is why there's, you know, litters of... That is painted on the floor. Lazy texturing. That's just a picture of a trash bag on the floor. It reminds me of there was a recent Doctor Who episode with objects being flattened into two-dimensional things. That's what I didn't notice they're out here too. So those are all flat. As long as you don't look too close, they look 3D. I mean, very well textured. No complaints there. It just surprised me to realize they were flat. I'm gonna hope that it opens this door. Wait. The key Red was guarding from me. Was he trying to keep something hidden, or was he really trying to protect me? This is Red's room. The Red room. This is the microphone, which I can see Red now, sitting here guiding me. I probably wouldn't be standing here now if it wasn't for him. Why did he have to leave me down here alone? The fact that he's put those dotted lines on them like one would do... in butchers, you would usually see diagrams where they had sectioned out the cow into pieces. Red... The door, liberty or death. Heap is hurting. Please let me. Once beyond death. Nobody to talk to. A noose. Get out. Poor loads. Wow, that phased through the door rather nicely there. My dearest friend, how are you? I am as well as can be expected. I have some sad news, though. A few days ago there was some kind of collapse, and some of the ceiling in the cave fell in on me. What scares me is that I was in an off-limits part of the mine. They may not look for me here, but if they do, and they find me, I'll be in so much trouble. But I don't think I have to worry about that, because I'm not sure I'll be getting out of here. I don't mind so much. I've been working in the mine for about 3 weeks now, and I'm really proud that I can send the money home. It's pretty tough work, and so far you're the only person that's really been nice to me. Plus I have some nice company down here. There's some friendly kind of creepy crawlies, and some books I brought from home that I was taking to the rec room. If you think about it, I was really quite lucky I had all this stuff with me, otherwise I'd be bored stiff. As it is, I have Shakespeare, Bront, Nietzsche, perfect bedtime reading, although I suppose I might be trapped here long enough that I have to read them twice. I always used to ask my mom how long people survive without food and things. I read how some people can survive underwater for 5 minutes, and some people last in the desert for weeks. But she always said that you had 3 minutes of air, 3 days of water, etc. I suppose I'll probably find out soon enough. I guess if I had to, I could find food around the place. Like I said, there's all sorts of creatures. But they're better off as my friends than my lunch. I wonder whether I shall starve to death or grow crazy first. Neither sounds too much fun, I guess, but if I had to choose, I'd say I want to go mad. It sounds like an adventure. Tom Redwood, proper mine worker, December 1970, age 14. Red. It's also been 30 years, so he would have been 44 at the time, because it's, you know, this is further into the future than that. Doge. Headless Doge. Why is it a headless Doge? Oh, also, just to note, that's not my texture settings. I have it set to high texture. That is literally just blurry. The chains on his arms are visible now. Not there out of choice. Father looks on aghast. He clutches some notes, shaking hands. He knows. He knows what has come, what the man has released. The only one who could stop it. Howard knows the real fear. If I never see another one of these things, I don't know. I don't like them, but at the same time, I know that I'm leaving a part of myself behind each time I go near them. Can't I just leave it here? They are save points. We need them. No wonder he was getting hungry. What a final meal. Rationed slugs. Still, knowing Red, perhaps he enjoyed them. How many hours did he spend with his neck in this noose, just trying to end it all? Giant eyeball, giant mouth. Where did he get the giant eyeball drawing? From the stench, I think this may have been his toilet. Strange hole in the floor. That's sad. Reams of books. Where did Red scavenge all these from? There's everything from survival manuals to the collected works of Shakespeare and Kant's Ethics. If this was how he spent his time, no wonder he spoke so strangely. He must have led a lifetime of misunderstanding. He's been down here since he was 14, so 30 years will do that to somebody. Can't get a hold of it. I need something to lever it open. Ah, I was going to say Gordon Freeman could save me. Maybe if I cut the power. That would help if I had any idea where the power was coming from, and I'm not running all the way back to the start of the game where that generator was. Won't turn off. Where is the power coming from is the question with which I need an answer. There was nothing this way that had any inclination of being a power generator. Well, we're at the 15-minute mark. I feel like it should be some simple mechanism that I'm missing. Dynamite is not the answer here. If I could cut the power. Well, where is the power coming from? I'm assuming the incinerator is not a power source. Well, that would be ironic. Well, I'm just gonna have to cut it here, and we will begin searching again on the next episode. So, see you next time.